Hey guys, welcome back. So this like button now is pretty much finished. The only thing left to do is to add a little bit of style to get rid of this border and this background around the outside to make it look like this, but we're going to do that after we've done the dislike button. So what we're going to do now, like I just said, is to actually implement the dislike button now. And thankfully, we'll be copying and pasting most of this stuff, so there isn't a whole lot to actually write. So let's go back to our text editor. And you recall that in video info controls, we already created the dislike button like this. Now the only thing left to do here is just to copy this if statement from above in the create like button function and just copy that part there so that when the page loads, if we've already liked it, or sorry, dislike it in this case, if we've already disliked the video, it will show the correct image. So let's copy that now. So in the create like button function, I'm just going to copy this if statement. That's the only thing we're missing. And I'm going to copy it and paste it into this comment right here and just put it in there. And then let's change this to was disliked by. Now I can't remember, did we write that function or not? Let me just go back to video. Did we write that? I'll scroll down and we didn't write that function yet. So in video.php we just need to write that was disliked by function, and all I'm going to do is copy that was liked by function and paste it underneath and then change the name to disliked by. So was disliked by, and this isn't going to be select all from likes, of course, it's going to be select all from dislikes, and the rest of it is going to stay the same. Great, so all of it's the same except from the table we're querying, okay? Now, go back to video info controls again, and we just need to change the image because at the moment it's pointed to thumbs up active. We need to change this to thumb down active, and this part is done, all right? So that function is done, real simple. So now this dislike button will show the correct image based on whether we have a dislike in the table or not. Obviously we don't have one now, so you won't see anything yet, but go back to here, and then let's go back to our JavaScript file, and we're going to copy this whole like video function. So the whole thing, copy that and paste it below. And change the name, of course, to dislike video. Because at the moment, if I just show you in video info controls, we're calling this dislike video function, but it doesn't exist yet. So we've just created it now. Okay, give it a save. And then we're going to change this like video to dislike video. And of course, we don't have this page yet either, but we will create this. So dislike video.php, and this part's going to stay the same. And we will come back and write this part in just a sec. So leave all this as it is. We'll have to change a couple of things, but it'll be okay. Let's create this dislike video file now. And like you probably guessed, we're going to copy the like video one. So in the like video.php file that we had last time, this is the file that we're sending the AJAX request to. I'm going to copy this and we'll create a new file. And I'm going to save it as dislike video. So dislike video.php. So this is going into the same folder as dislike video one. It's in the AJAX folder, okay? So dislike video.php, and then paste it in there. This can all stay the same except from this part, and we're just going to change this to dislike, like that, and that is it. So we're done with that. You can close that down, and we can also close down this like video one. We know this is done and it works, so I'm just going to close that too. And now we know that when we call this function, it's going to send an AJAX request to this page and we'll get some data back. So since we changed the function call to dislike in that file we just closed down, what we're going to do is go and create the function now. So in video.php, if I scroll up a little bit, you'll see we have this like function. I'm going to copy all of that. So copy the whole like function and let's paste it below. And you guessed it, we're going to change the name to dislike like that. And a lot of this can stay the same. So this part can stay the same, so can this. This won't be was liked by, it's going to be was disliked by, like that. Okay, was disliked by, and I've just spelled that wrong. I need to do an uppercase D, so was disliked by. Now this won't be delete from likes, it's going to be delete from dislikes in here. Now since in this part we're removing a dislike, we don't want to do -1 from the likes will stay the same. We want to do -1 from the dislikes. So put the -1 there, so 0 for the likes and -1 for the dislikes, okay? And that part's done. Scroll down a little bit. Now, this part here will not be delete from dislikes, it's going to be delete from likes. And then the rest of that part can stay the same. Scroll down to this one here, and this won't be inserted into likes, it's going to be inserted into dislikes, like that. And then the last thing to do is change this JSON that we're returning. Now, because we've inserted a dislike and maybe deleted a like, we don't want to add 1 for the like. What we're going to do is put 0 there and then minus count like this. And then underneath there, change this part to 1. So dislikes will be 1 and then likes will be 0 minus count, okay? And save that, and that should be it. Let's go back to video player actions and let's fix this dislike video JavaScript function now. So addressing these two variables up here, this won't be like button, it's going to be dislike button, and this won't be dislike button, this is going to be like button. So kind of just swap those two names around, and then of course change the class for this here from dislike button to just like button. So we're kind of just inverting everything, swapping it around, okay? Now, like button dot add class, we need to change to dislike button dot add class, and then dislike button dot remove class, we can change to like button dot remove class. Underneath that, scrolling down a little bit more, this part can stay the same. Now, this part can also stay the same. It's okay, we don't have to change anything there. Scroll down a little bit more, we have this part here. This won't be result.likes, it'll be result.dislikes. And then this is going to be dislike button, and this part here is also going to be dislike button. And then we will change the image from thumb up to thumb down, like this. So like button here will be dislike button, and then the image won't be thumb up active, it'll be thumb down active. So all we've been doing for this whole thing is just changing any reference to like button to dislike button, and the other way around, okay? So dislike button here is going to be changed to like button, and then the image name won't be thumb down, it's going to be thumb up.png, and that is it. So give that a save, and let's see if we've done it correctly. I'm going to refresh the page. Okay, and we don't see any errors, so that's good. Let me just check the console, make sure there's no errors. So the console tab, no errors, great. Let's give it a go. So I'll try and dislike this video now, and hopefully we're going to see the dislike turn to 1 and this like turn to 0. Let's have a look. So I press dislike, and we don't. We see an error here. So dislike video is not defined. Now what I can do is go to sources here, and I can see my video player actions.js file. So let me just make it a little bit larger for you. So in video player actions, you'll see we don't have this this dislike video function, and that either means I haven't saved it or the cache has not been cleared. So I have saved it. You can see here the file has been saved, but we don't see this function. So all we need to do is clear the cache. So going back to here, what I'm going to do is clear the browser cache. And if you're using Google Chrome, a real simple way is to have this window open. So if you don't have this open already, just right click and click inspect, and it'll open this window. And then while this window is open, you can actually right click on the refresh button and click empty cache and hard reload. And now you should be fine. So let me pause this and let's try again. So hopefully dislike turns to 1 and the like turns to 0. So, and it does. Dislike turns to 1, like turns to 0. Let's check the likes table. This should go away. So no likes in the likes table. Great. Dislikes should have 1 row in the table. It does. Awesome. Let's refresh the page, and hopefully we shall see this image still. So refresh the page, and we do. So it's put the correct image. Now if I press the dislike button again, it should remove the dislike. So I pressed it again, it turns to 0. Now let me refresh the dislikes table, and you should see this go away, which we do. Great, so we know it works. So I'll press it again, it turns to 1. Press the like button, it swaps them around, okay? If I press the like button again, it turns to 0. So it works. You see, it's pretty cool. Next thing to do, like I said, is to actually add a little bit of style to this to make it look like this part here.